Welcome back, and let's do more business news. The UK government says there will be no disruptions to their exports as the country works to leave the European Union. This comes after the UK finally secured approval from Parliament to exit the European Union next Friday, that is January 31. Following this development, some Ghanaian firms fear a possible impact on previous trade agreements. Speaking to Joy Business in London, UK High Commissioner to Ghana, Ian Walker, insists there's no cause for alarm.
Determination to leave the European Union is now not being debated. It's now very clear that on the 31st of January we will be leaving with the withdrawal agreement. That is all it's public information. People can see that. What now needs to be worked through is kind of what comes next in the trading relations that we want to create with the rest of the world. And for the UK, we fundamentally stand for free trade. We fundamentally believe that prosperity in Ghana and across Africa is a good thing. It drives stability. It drives a kind of a more peaceful, frankly, and more prosperous world for us all. So we really want to kind of see that. We believe in that, and as we leave the European Union, we are looking to increase and expand our trading efforts with many countries around the world. In particular, many of our good friends, and Ghana is definitely one of our good friends, and I think we're looking at how do we deepen that relationship and broaden it in a way. And this really matters to me that I get this kind of clearly across in a way that's about partnership. You know, we're really clear that when you look at kind of what Ghana needs to do in the years ahead, exporting more processed goods. The UK is a great market for Ghana. It's already one of the biggest markets for Ghana. So our focus through things like the UK Ghana Business Council has to be less about how does a company benefit from X, Y or Z, but more talks about how do we drive in the investment that can create jobs in Ghana, that can create products that will be sold into the UK. So I'm optimistic. I think that we've got common goals. Now we've got to really get on with it, and I think we are.
Now, you know what they say about innovation sometimes takes a while for people to adapt to. Well, that's the situation in one of Accra's markets, Makola, where some traders lament difficulty in transacting business with a new higher denomination note introduced by the Bank of Ghana. My colleague Albert Abisu has been interacting with some traders who say finding change for the new notes can be challenging in the markets.
Here in my hands, the new 100 cedis notes and the 200 cedis notes in Makola, Accra. I want to find out how traders are conversant with these new notes.
Since morning, so how am I going to change this one?
So does it mean anybody who comes with this?
It's difficult. In fact, from this line up to here, I'm the only person who have been changing for them. So it's difficult for me to change this one. This money, I don't meet me like this. I don't like this money. To be frank.
So imagine you have about 4 customers coming here with this 200 Ghana cedi note. What's going to happen?
Sometimes I'll let some of them go because I don't have change. What am I going to do? So I'll let them go.
Let's take this. How much is this?
It's 5 cedis.
It's 5 cedis. Okay, so hold it for me. And I have in my hands 200 cedis and 100 cedis. So I want this.
Hey, do you want me to faint? I'm fainting.
Why are you fainting?
You are buying one. You have this money.
Yes.
Hey, collapse. You want to collect all my goods.
So is it that you won't sell it to me?
I don't even have change. I don't have change. Because I come here since morning, I've sold just one top. You have given me this money. I don't have change. You want me to collapse this one? I will collapse. Hey, I don't have change.
Okay,
I am collapsing.
So does it mean that you are losing out of business? So let's say that you get like 5 people coming here with either 100 cedis or 200 cedis. Are you going to sell to them or not?
I don't have change though, so they will go. Says canon, they get an enemy that Kofaniama and no pay the Abba. Mababua, Ukita says, the 100 Ghana the Abba. Sikan Zakofaniamano. Make me your sister. Yes, you are here, so it's a crack, I did to Quano, to me, your sister, and sister, and a bin.
So she tells me that it has been very difficult. It will be very difficult for her to change 100 cedis note if I'm buying a mango of 10 Ghana cedis. Change has become a problem for her.
Now I'm 1 million.
Okay. So she has also been telling me that she has seen some before, but people who approach her to buy her pepper, if she doesn't get change for them, she makes them go away. Would want to go to the market with 100 cedis and a 200 cedis note. You saw for yourself. Even though the Bank of Ghana has named this as a legal tender, but some traders are not able to take this money because they are finding it difficult to give out change. Alberta BCU reporting for Joy Business.
Interesting report by Alberta BC, which will certainly take some time. Now, operators of waste recycling business estimate Ghana can create up to 5 million jobs to generate 2 billion Ghana cedis annually by recycling 82% of her plastic waste. Only about 6% of plastics is currently recycled locally, with more room for expansion. In June 2019, Environmental Minister Professor Kwabena Frimpong Boateng announced a fund by the Bank of Ghana to deal with the plastic menace. But in Kumasi, plastic scrap collection is gradually becoming a booming opportunity for most unemployed youth, including students. Love FM's Nana Yaojima has been following the exploits of other people, some of them physically challenged within the value chain, and has filed this report.
Good Hamatan morning, a band of teenagers, all students, gather around a weighing scale, closely reading measurements for their respective consignments. They take turns to lower their materials and read in excitement figures displayed on the scale. Idrusu Ayamba is a junior high school student of Asokwa Amekom MA Basic School. He is a member of the group which spent the vacation period scavenging for plastic scraps for sale.
This morning, we went to the refuse dump close by to pick the scrap plastics. With what I've gathered so far, I will make between 10 and 15 cedis. The job is very good, but I haven't been able to make much this vacation.
Haruna Brahma decided to buy plastic scraps alongside metal since demand began picking up about a year ago. With time, the plastics now fetch more money than popular scrap metals. The plastics are taking over the business. We sold some to the agents on Monday and Wednesday. Today is Friday, and with what we have gathered so far, we will be calling the agents tomorrow to pick the next consignment. A ton of plastic scrap is sold for 1,600 cedis, while the same quantity of metal is sold for 1,200 cedis. On the premises of Environmental Synergy Initiative at Pakoso in the Asukariman municipality, plastic scraps cover every part of the space. The materials are ready to be crushed into pellets for the recycling companies. With crouches to keep a balance, founder of the initiative, Ms. Bahu Abdul Wahab, takes stock of plastics from Brimer's yard. In less than 3 months, the company has been able to crush almost 13,000 tons of plastic scraps. Ms. Bahu, who until late 2019 worked as a mobile money agent, explains how he conceived the idea.
I did geography and rural development, and as part of geography, KNUST. As part of the geography, you do what we call environmental systems. So within the environmental system, it's an optional course, so you have to opt for it. So I did opt for it because I knew, or I have interest in.
It's a wrap for business this week with me, Sandra Esinamapene. There's more news on myjoyonline.com/business. Do enjoy your weekend.